Hey guys, it's Mike Chen here in Mexico City. Today, I'm going on a Michelin taco tour. Starting off with a taco stall that specializes in chorizo tacos, then going to a taco shop that was the favorite of the late great chef Anthony Bourdain. Then I'm meeting up with some local food guides for one of the best brisket tacos in the city. And finally, ending the day with a secret burger shop. Let's get started. First stop of the day, a taco stall featured on the Michelin guide, Rico's Tacos Toluca. So this place has been around for over 20 years and they specialize in chorizo and cecina. So I'm in luck. Fresh batch of cecina just went on the grill. Also got some chorizo verde, this green colored chorizo. And on top they have French fries and grilled onions. I'm always so excited for my first bite of taco of the day. Ooh. This is freaking awesome. This chorizo has a beautiful array of spices. Heat is tangy, it's flavorful. It's the perfect amount of everything. A wonderful sear from the grill makes some pieces nice and toasty. Oh, there is so much flavor in this. And the French fries also cuts down on the acid. It cuts down a bit on the tanginess of the chorizo as well. This is spectacular. By the time I start eating, this taco stand is packed with a line starting to form. And apparently most people come here for the chorizo, which is really a testament of how good this is. I gotta hurry to eat my cecina because that thing just came out the grill and I want it fresh and juicy. Try a different salsa this time. This one they said it's a little less spicy, a little more smoky. This is an absolutely loaded taco, by the way. A splash of lime juice. Here we go. Oh, that cecina will knock your socks off. I might like this more than a chorizo. Cecina is chewy yet tender. It's savory, deeply beefy with a subtle smokiness and earthiness. Wow. I love me a beefy taco, and this is about as beefy as you can get. They load it with tons of meat, by the way. Also, the grilled onion is fantastic. Little sweet, crunchy, juicy, just perfect with the savory beef. Those are some delicious, satisfying tacos. And like I said, there's people just crowding around the stall right now. I mean, no wonder. I smell this thing walking down the street. Yeah, this is a good start. This next taco place I'm going to has been on my taco bucket list for a while, since I saw it on Parts Unknown where Anthony Bourdain said this was his favorite taco in Mexico City. And since then, this is now a Michelin taco shop. I know it's gonna be a lot bigger now, a lot more crowded, a lot more touristy probably, but let's check it out. And there it is. All right, got 3 tacos, the suadero brisket, tripe, and of course, al pastor. Add a little bit of salsa. This might be one of the better, if not the best al pastor taco I've had in Mexico City on this trip so far. This thing is pretty darn juicy. Some pieces are toasty on the outside, tender and juicy on the inside. I love the crunch from the onions in every single bite. I'm able to get some of that juicy toasted pineapple. That's delicious. This is the suadero. Also, I want to say, I know my pronunciation is horrid and I apologize. Wow. Pros and cons on this taco. The pro The flavor is absolutely perfect. It's tender, it's smoky. It tastes like a Texas brisket, especially with the drizzle of lime juice to cut into the richness of the beef. I like that a lot, but I feel like some bites are a hit and some bites are a miss. Some bites when I'm getting a lot of the fatty beef, it's juicy, it's tender, it's freaking fantastic. Some bites the meats are a little leaner and it's a bit dry. Overall though, it's a solid taco. This looks good. This is tripa. I saw the tribe cooking in that giant cauldron of meat. It looks so good. I know a lot of people might not be into tripe. This is one of the best bites of tacos I've had in Mexico City. I kid you not, this is through the roof delicious. Some pieces with a nice sear. It's also so juicy and flavorful. I mean, this is flavor concentrate. Every bite, there's little crunchy bits in there. That's my favorite. Slight bit of organy umami flavor that I love. I think this is my favorite taco so far. The other tacos are good. That one just blew them out of the water. I don't know whether it's because there's so many people here and all the tacos have to be made super fresh, but the tacos here are some of my favorites so far. On a hot day, eat some tacos, get an ice cold bottle of Coke. Oh, this is living. This is living. 3 delicious tacos and a bottle of Coke, under $5. Michelin tacos. All right, I gotta hurry because I'm meeting some local friends for more tacos. This is Alejandra. She's from Club Tingo Hombre. You guys run food tours all around Mexico City.
Yes.
And you're gonna take me to some classic or off the beaten path taco spots today.
Yes, the best ones.
The best ones. Let's do it. Hope you're hungry.
I am.
Let's go. Actually, we don't have to go anywhere. It's right here. This is the first place.
This taqueria is called Taco Joven. This is a super famous taqueria of this neighborhood, and they do a huge, beautiful basket taco.
Wow.
As you can see, this basket usually handles 1,000 tacos.
There's 1,000 tacos in there?
Yes.
Is it steamed or?
What they do is that they will layer some paper, cloth and plastic inside the basket, and they will stuff tortillas with different things. They will fold them and stack the whole basket. And then when it's ready, they will drop sliced onions and super hot oil. And they just close the bag quickly and they let it steam inside.
Oh, that's exciting. Let's go take a look at this.
Hola, Beto. ¿Me puedes dar, por favor, uno de deshebrada y uno de chicharrón, por favor? Y aparte uno de deshebrada. I ordered for you chicharrón.
Oh, nice.
And deshebrada. Basically, this is beef shredded, and this is chicharrón, the pork rind, soaked in salsa.
Oh, that sounds great.
It's amazing. And this salsa is magic. It's chile morita. Is a really famous chile that is super flavorful, kind of smoky, and they mix it with the same chicharrón. These are the people's customers' favorites.
So these are steamed?
They are steamed inside the basket. They will pour the super hot oil and close the bag, and they will let it steam there for probably 30 minutes.
Oh, that's interesting. They put the hot oil into the steamer.
Yes. It will be really boiling, and when it's boiling, they will pour it, and they will close the bag.
So it's it kind of cooks it when it's boiling.
Exactly.
It cooks the tacos, and then it steams. That's interesting. I've never had that before.
Yeah.
So you got the shredded beef one too.
Yes.
Okay, let's try that then. Wow.
It's really soft.
That is a really soft taco.
Right?
Very mushy from the potatoes. You can definitely taste the beef in there.
It kind of tastes like a soft tamal, no?
Yes, and the salsa, there's chicharron inside there too.
They will mix the chicharrón and chile morita.
And it's more smoky than spicy, right?
Exactly. The chile morita will give this smokiness to the salsa. And this salsa is really unique. I've just seen it here. Really good texture.
Oh yeah. The meat is soft, the potato is soft, the tortilla is soft as well. I mean, but it still has a very nice texture, very nice chew to it. I love how the beef is not kind of mushed in there. You taste all the beef.
Exactly. And it doesn't feel hard in it.
That is really tender.
Usually one person will eat like 10 of this in one meal.
Wow.
Or at least I do. So, I got another super famous filling. It's also the chicharrón, but this one is soaked in green salsa or red salsa.
So this right here, these are all soaked chicharron.
Exactly.
Wow, okay.
You're having 2 different chicharrones in 2 different salsas, basically.
Wow, this is really interesting here. Oh my God. I love this. This is right up my alley. So this is just pork chicharron, pork skin, and it's just soaked in flavor.
Yes.
Smoky, a little spicy, and the chicharron will still have a tiny bit of chew, so it's not just mush. And the flavor you get at the end, you don't just get the flavor of the peppers, it's that fatty skin.
It gives a richness, more beautiful flavor.
This is really, really interesting. Yeah, I never had a taco like this before.
I'm happy you like it.
This is pretty genius, using the chicharron to soak up all the flavors. If you guys like chicharron, this is crazy. I mean, this is super porky.
But yeah, really simple, kind of a mom's dish. The filling, the chicharron and green salsa is usually something that a mom will prepare.
There's so much gelatinous texture here. It's so sticky. I love it. I love it. All right, so this is what we're getting here. What's the next place?
The next place, we're going to get some really Mexico City style. We're gonna get some brisket and campechano, some beef head.
So, beef head?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So this is the next place. This is called Tacostoni. It's a huge stamp, and as you can see, it's just like in the middle of a mini triangle in the street.
It's this little traffic island.
Yes, and they decided to start this place around 30 years ago.
Wow.
And this is Mexico City, huge stamp. This is our speed. We call them choriceras, and this is basically like a sombrero shape where in the middle it has like a bump, in the edge lid, and we will add lard and confit meat in it.
I love watching it boil with all the different meats in there.
So here we're gonna get a really big stamp. Here is a brisket chunk. Usually if you go to brisket taquerias, they will give it to you chopped, but here they are known for the chunk of the brisket. We're gonna get a campechano, that means mix. It's brisket with some longaniza, that is this red sausage, really similar to chorizo, but it's a little bit different. It's fresh pork. And we're gonna get a beautiful piece of beef tongue.
Wow. Okay, this is the craziest looking taco I've seen in a long time. It's just a giant piece of brisket. And it's so fatty. I have really high hopes for this. All right, what do you usually do to dress it? You do some little lime juice?
I always add lime because I feel tacos should get lime. It also is nice, it cuts fattiness, it gives a really nice citrus feeling. This salsa, this is with tomatillo, some habanero. These are red dried chiles with some habanero too. This is a little bit more spicy, just a little bit. And this one is avocado with habanero.
So I'm gonna try the campechano. It's so crispy and nice.
Right?
I love the spices from the longaniza. You really don't need much in this in terms of flavor. It's just all in there. I love the salsa too.
See?
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna try the lengua. I'm gonna add the same salsa because I love it. This is the best lengua I've had anywhere. It's so tender. I just had one a couple days ago where you bite into it, it was tender. Then all of a sudden it's like, you taste it like it's dry. This is tender, it's juicy. Yeah, that's out of this world. All right, you ready to eat this?
Yeah.
I'm going for my favorite. You're hitting my favorite. This is so crazy looking. All right, cheers. That is a crazy bite of taco.
This is a committed bite.
Committed bite? When you bite this, you can't let go. You gotta just take that big mouthful. There is a lot of nice fat on this brisket.
Brisket is Mexico City stamp. Yeah, this is where it started.
Really?
Yeah.
I love brisket. And this thing on its own, it's already freaking amazing. I mean, it's got so much flavor in the brisket itself. Fat, lean meat, it's a mouthful. You'll be chewing it and flavor will just start to emerge. And you really do kind of need the salsa and the splash of lime juice to balance out the richness, because that is a rich piece of taco. This is freaking amazing though. So most stands don't do this, right?
The chunk is this guy's thing.
Yeah, I like it. I like a giant chunk of beef. Oh, thank you. This is two eye-opening taco places that I never would have found. All right, we're gonna eat up, and what's the next place?
So the next place is a super famous taqueria that in the daytime is a auto repair
Auto repair. Are they repairing cars now?
Well, they have the section where they repair their cars, and they have a mini taqueria next to it.
Oh, really? There's a really famous taco place in Los Angeles called Tire Shop Tacos.
Oh, really?
It's a tire shop, but they serve amazing tacos. Anyway, I think this is gonna be good.
It's the same kind of
For some reason, garages, anything to do with cars, they're gonna make good tacos.
Yeah. Well, you're waiting for your car to be fixed. You wanna eat something.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
This is called El Vilsito. This is a really famous taqueria that started as a fixing car place, and now it's a taqueria at night. They open a little bit early because also people want to do lunch, and they close, I believe, around 5 a.m.
5 a.m.?
Yeah.
So this is the best taco after dark.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
They have this thing like you can drive through, no?
Oh, really?
You can just be in your car, order some tacos, and the taqueros will bring tacos so you can eat in your car.
Oh, is this what this gentleman is doing?
Yes.
He's ordering tacos from his car right now. Oh, cool.
See, that's kind of the vibe. And in the other side, you can see the door of the...
And they're still doing the car thing.
Yeah, the garage.
So what are we getting here?
So here we're gonna get the really famous pastor. They cook it like shawarma because it's a heritage of a Lebanese community that came. And we're also gonna get a little bit different. It's not a taco, but it's something that we eat a lot. It's called chicharrón de queso. So it's this kind of cheese that we grill, and it will become crispy like a chicharrón.
Oh, that's nice. El Pastor taco is here.
Yes.
It looks very fatty and nice. It's the biggest piece of pineapple I've seen on an El Pastor taco. I'm always fascinated and very impressed by how the chefs catch the pineapple. You know how they slice it off and they just catch it at the bottom?
Yeah.
Like, I've been missing at least 70% of that.
They need practice.
Yeah. No, this is amazing. So, giant piece of pineapple on top, and only one tortilla here.
Usually it comes with two. That's the most common thing. But sometimes they just like one.
So splash of lime. Okay. And this fiery looking salsa is the one that's the spiciest.
Yes, that's made with chile de árbol.
Look at this meat. It's glistening. You can see the fat. I have very high hopes for this. This is by far the best one I had in Mexico City. I thought the place I went to right before I came here, it was pretty good. But this just blew that out of the water.
Every day you get to know a better one.
No, this is incredibly good. This is juicy. You can see the fat in the pork. It's marinated beautifully. Giant chunk of pineapple. This pork is spectacular. They load this taco up with pork and pineapple.
You need the enough amount of meat with your chunk of pineapple to give this sweetness, savoriness.
Yeah.
The pineapple is so sweet.
It's so sweet. Now you guys know where to go for the best, well, at least what I had on this trip, the best El Pastor taco, right here at a car garage. Oh, whoa!
Gracias.
What? And all that is cheesy and holy. What? Oh my gosh, it's just a giant piece of grilled cheese.
Yes.
That's awesome. You just break it and eat it?
We break it. If you want to add some limon and salsa, kind of like if you were eating chicharrón.
I also want to try this on its own first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's delicious. That is delicious. How could this not be? It's a giant grilled piece of cheese. It tastes that little bit of burnt flavor that you really need in a little cheese. This is like a cheese skirt, but all you're eating is the cheese skirt.
Exactly. This is really famous in a bunch of taquerias.
Yeah?
And you usually share this with like 5 people in the table.
This is something that I don't feel like 2 of us can finish. Luckily, you got a couple friends here so we can share with everybody.
We will.
But this has been an eye-opening little taco tour. I think the last time I had a steamed taco was, I think I was traveling somewhere in Michoacan, but it's way different than what we had. And also the brisket is crazy.
Yeah.
That's a certifiable taco. And this place, the Al Pastor, is just mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. Thank you so much for showing me these places. I never would have found it on my own. In your company, you guys do these food tours all around Mexico City?
We do Mexico City, Oaxaca, we do Baja California, Ensenada, Valle de Guadalupe, and Tijuana.
Yeah.
So we're a little bit all over.
How do people find your company?
We are named Club Tengo Hambre, You can find us on Instagram, online. Just type Club Tengo Hambre. You'll find us there. You can book with us. Mexico City, Oaxaca, Tijuana, Ensenada, Valle de Guadalupe. So we have a little bit of everything.
Well, I really appreciate it. I mean, I didn't know what to expect, but you really showcased some wonderful tacos to me on this trip.
I'm happy you liked it.
No, thank you so much. It was great. I'm gonna say goodbye to you, and then I'm gonna go for dinner a little later. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So for dinner, I've been wanting to go to this burger shop for about a week now, and they got really funky hours. I think it's only open 3-4 days a week, maybe 3 days a week, and the hours are kind of weird. This is the place. Secret Burger. Push the red, okay. Red button, let's see. I don't see a red button. Wait, oh wow, it's here. I don't know if that worked. It's supposedly open. Oh, there we go. Hola. Muchas gracias. Okay, that's cool. This is like an apartment building. Yeah, I think this is an apartment building. This is a really cozy little burger shop. It's dog friendly too, and apparently there's like a big husky that roams around. I see it today. And the burgers supposed to be out of this world. I gotta say, this is a stunning burger. Beautiful, soft, buttery looking buns, pickles, cheese, an 8-ounce patty. Whoa! Inside, look at this, it's like a Juicy Lucy. It's stuffed with a yellow cheese and blue cheese, grilled onions on the bottom. I made a big mistake. I did not know this thing had all this cheese stuffed inside. I did not know this. So now it's leaking out, and I gotta save it by cradling it in my hands like this. This is a life-changing burger. Wow. This may be one of the juiciest burgers I ever put in my mouth. I had to slurp extra hard to make sure not to drop any more juice. Angus patty, delightfully tender, and inside is stuffed with some yellow cheese and definitely blue cheese, so you got that wonderful earthy, creamy, tangy flavor. The patty itself is so wonderful. Looks like it's cooked medium to medium rare. Oh my God, this is so crazy good. I'm gonna add some chilies to it because it is so rich. I want some heat and some acid to balance that out. Oh my gosh, that is an intensely flavored burger. The buns are soaked with the juice from this patty. If there is a burger heaven, this burger will be on every single menu. It's just so overwhelming. I kid you not, this thing is gooier than a Juicy Lucy. 2 different types of cheese really adds the depth of the flavor profile. The patty is amazing. They don't ask you how you want it cooked. It's medium rare and it's phenomenal. The buns are light and airy and buttery. Like I said, it soaks up all that juice from the beef patty. The pickles, slightly sweet. Definitely a fantastic addition and a slight reprieve from that rich, rich burger. I'm so glad I was able to try this. I'm actually leaving tomorrow morning at like 3 a.m. So this was the last chance for me to come and eat this burger. I'm so happy I did not miss out on this. This is definitely reminiscent of a Juicy Lucy, but fancier. And I think after I finish this, that wraps up my eating day. I mean, this is a really hefty half-a-pound patty with a load of cheese stuffed inside. Also, this week in Mexico City just flew by. Last time I was in Mexico, did not get to spend that many days in the city. That's why I wanted to come back and spend more time here. There's just so many more foods to discover. And honestly, I barely scratched the surface. There's so many foods to try in 1 week. Really, it's just not enough. Also, I just want to say, everyone that I met, extremely friendly. I don't speak any Spanish. I'm horrible with languages, so I know I can be frustrating, but everyone I interacted with, so patient and kind. Also, it's summer here, and it's like 70 degrees outside. It's such a beautiful city. I didn't get to see any of the sights. I actually want to go see some pyramids, little ways outside the city. I didn't get to do that this time. Hopefully get to stay longer next time, because this is a magical city. It's so beautiful. Summer, 72 degrees outside. I mean, it rains, but rain is nice. Rain makes you hungrier. I don't know if that last one is true, but I think for me it is. All right, I gotta finish eating, go back to the hotel and go to bed. Yeah, super early flight tomorrow. And as always, all the places I went to listed down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again. See you later.